awaiting judgment. 3 enterprising hopefuls and 3 competing products, each seeking to impress.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Lucy.
How excited are you feeling today?
Very excited.
Are you?
Yes, very excited.
Well, I've got lots of reviews in here. Our customers have had a good old look at your products and they've got a lot to say about them.
OK, great.
First to try their luck is Mandy Davis from Newquay in Cornwall.
Lovely day, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous, and I think the surf is amazing.
Newquay's vast golden beaches are a magnet for dog walkers.
Come on, good boy.
But for mum of 4 Mandy and husband Barry, the #1 problem was dealing with their dog's #2.
So one time I went out walking my daughter. Now, she would have been about 4 or 5 at the time. We'd gone for a beautiful walk down the Gannel, just locally here. There is no bins down there. So when you go for a walk there, you know what you've got to do. I ended up with a nasty bag in my hand. I ended up with a ball to throw for the dog. And then my daughter wanted to hold my hand, which is a lovely thing. However, which hand do I put the poo in? So at that point, I went, I don't mind picking up and being responsible, but I just need to have my hands free so I can enjoy my walk and not be a poo slave.
After researching the poo-looting effects of doggy doo-doo, the only current remedy seemed to be bothersome plastic bags. But this problem gave Mandy a product idea, the portable Dickybag.
The main criteria was it needed to be nice and soft so that I didn't have something awkward and plastic hanging around and bashing, because that's not actually making the problem any easier because you've got to carry something else. I wanted to have something which meant that when I've picked up and I get rid of it, I don't know I've got it with me. That is the absolute ideal. So soft, lightweight, ideally airtight, which is why in the end, when I went home and saw Barry and I came up, I thought it was a mad idea. I literally thought I'd lost my marbles and I'd come home, I'd tell him and he'd go, all right, yeah, okay, yeah, fine. But he went, actually, that's a really good idea.
So how does it actually work?
Time to demo.
Demo.
Are you ready for this? Can your stomach take it? Yeah? Are you sure?
Responsible dog owner.
Make sure you stand upwind.
Blimey, brace yourselves.
As you can see, it's just on my lead, so it's always there. And then in the top of the bag, I've got my clean poo bags. Just like so. So now, obviously, you can't avoid what you have to do. You have to pick up wherever you are. So, nice and simple. Pick it up. Then we just tie it up like you normally do. But the difference now is you're not going to be left on this beautiful beach carrying a nasty bag of... So it just drops in, then we just zip it up. That's it. It's magic, it's gone. There we go.
Back at Poo HQ, Mandy and Barry have an archive of their quirky doggy accessories, including the very first prototype.
So this was the basic idea, something soft and easy to use. You can see it is a bit mishmashed the way it's made. It was thrown together as the idea point.
With strong faith, the couple bravely remortgaged their house to fund manufacturing costs, but we're still wondering what to call it.
So you don't want to put something on it that goes, guess what we've got?
Off.
Yeah.
You want it to be
so
a nice name.
We played around thinking of fashion item. We play around with ideas like, you know, a Louis Vuitton or a Poobury. Or...
It was all trying to be designery,
exactly,
wasn't it?
yeah, or Poochie. So in the end, we were just playing around with how else is it described. So having come from quite a Cockney background, it was a case of, I just thought a Richard III describes what we put inside the bag.
Yes.
And so that way, then we thought, oh, if we shorten it to Dicky, we have the Dickybag.
Yes.
The Dickybag sounds quite nice. It
Like
doesn't
Dicky
sound
Bow, it's something
horrible.
you can easily remember and not get confused.
It does make people laugh sometimes because they're not quite sure what's going to be inside the bag. But we've got over that.
Yes. And people remember it.
People do remember it.
From pugs to poodles, there's a poo bag for every size of pooch. But will the customers get a whiff of this product's potential?
Tell me about how you're feeling right now. Are you nervous? Are you excited? Apprehensive a little?
Yes, all of that.
Nodding to it all.
Very, very well put, yes, about all of that.
But what does this actually mean to you?
Well, it's great to see people when they first get the product, because obviously normally I will see them and I'll be talking to them about the product, by which time they've gone, I've beaten them in submission, they've gone, yes, OK, that's great. To see them get it and then actually work through the process of going, oh, interesting. I've got a sort of an idea of what I think they're going to say, but I'm always like to be surprised.
Mandy, I'm just going to kick off, press play, and we shall begin.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what we've got today. A fairly light box.
Oh my god! Oh, you'll love this.
Is this one for Grandpa?
No.
The Dickybags. Oh, something to do with dogs?
It's a bag. Guess what you put in it? Have a guess.
Alcohol.
It's to do with dogs. What do you put in this bag for dogs?
Oh, I wouldn't. No, I can't say it
Drink.
if it's on television.
Food.
Poo.
Drink. Water. Not a poo bag.
Yeah, well, why
You've
not?
got 2 bags in
Bags for everything, yeah.
Your number 1 answer to your dog's number 2s.
Ah, that's clever.
A portable food carrier.
I would imagine the idea is that you pull out a poo bag, pick up the offending articles after your dog, and then I would imagine put the poo bag here. So
you haven't got to swing it around.
That's it. Offending smell.
We don't have a dog.
dog.
Does it work in a baby?
There it is. What do you think, Dolly? Dolly?
Why is it under her leg?
She's ignoring you. She just thinks she disagrees.
She doesn't like it when you draw attention to it. She's not happy with that. Well, I'll get it off. I know, I'm going to take it off. It's too cute. Come on. Oh, Dolly. False alarm. This one's just a wee-wee.
Okay, so we finally got...
Oh, and he's put it on the lead properly, you see there?
See, now that's exactly how I would do it.
Yeah.
getting out the Dicky bag.
Can I just come a bit closer to have a look at it?
Yeah.
Not the poo, the Dicky bag. Oh.
So that's attached to the lead, right? And I've got that's where the bag came out of.
Yeah.
So I'm picking up the poo. Yeah, don't show this bit.
No, I won't.
I managed to borrow one of my mate's dogs, and she's just rolling about the floor. I've got her wee poo bag, and that should be it.
Is that nice, Chico?
Come on, Rio.
Rio, we need you with the poo bags.
Need you with the poo bag. Oh, well done. Rio, what's your brother done? Rio, sit. No, not in the poo. Preferably not in the poo. Sit. Oh, good boy. Sit down. What's in here? What's it got? We open it and find out. Oh, what's in here? Oh, and it's green. Wow, look at this. Oh, what's this? What's this? Oh, it smells. Oh, it's pleasant.
Yeah.
It's in your posh bag.
We'll get it all over in. Oh, good. That'll be a big
There's room there for a few more.
Yes.
Room for two. Room for both of you.
That'll be a big saving. You.
Just to give the bag a real test, we're leaving it to the next bin. So it's still in our bag, on our back. It feels wrong putting it in our back. Like
making her carry her own poo.
I tend to wear leggings all of the time when I'm taking her out, so I wouldn't really have anywhere to clip it on me. So if I was going to use this, then it would have to be clipped on Dolly.
It is nice and neat, doesn't it? Because it does stop the poo bag flying around when I'm...
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
And like you say, if you've got more than one dog and you've got two leads, and you've got the bag,
Yep.
sometimes it can get
Wrapped
tied around your
around,
bag.
yeah, it does.
But at least this way,
Yep.
it is, you know, if you had bigger dogs, you'd have to have the bigger
Bigger
thing.
dog, yeah, I think they do 4 or 5 sizes.
But with the little dogs, because generally mine only does
Little-
poo when he's out.
Yeah, mine does as well.
So, yeah.
Right, fab.
And giving it the smell test, all I can smell is a little bit of the deodorising stuff.
I find it funny that people put it so close to their nose.
So I'm quite impressed with that.
So in terms of like what it's meant to do, it did work. You know, Dolly did our business. I got one of the bags out of the top, put it in the bag, popped it in the bag. So for what it's meant for, it does actually work.
Generally, I just carry the bag and it smells a bit and then I put it in the next bin. But if you had to walk further, you know, it's really nice to have something to carry it cleanly, safely, and without smell. So I like this.
The air freshener needs to be stronger, or something else needs to be stronger, because as soon as you open it, you get hit with that smell. It actually made me feel pretty sick, I'm not going to lie.
I said, now that's a wonderful invention. people have been waiting that for years and years.
Oh,
and
thank
years
you.
and years, and I know I have.
You never pick it up.
I
You
know,
never
but-
have a dog.
So how did you feel literally seeing your product being road tested out there?
It's very informative, it's great, because say this is the thing of seeing that trying to tell people about something that's completely new is really, really tough.
I thought it was fascinating watching them actually unwrapping it and looking at the product and just trying to work out how to use it from the packaging. That's so interesting.
So let's see what they've got to say once they know the price.
Okay.
I think this is probably going to be about 20 quid's worth. Actually, about £12.
But £12 as much as that?
I suspect it's probably going to be somewhere around $12.99. So let's have a look at the price and see what that is. £28. Okay. Well,
is that for any size?
No different sizes, different prices.
Right.
I had the small one for Dolly, and that retails at £26. I'm sorry, but I would not pay that.
It is something that's quite nicely made, so perhaps I was being a little bit mean in guessing sort of half that price.
I think it's the sort of thing, yeah, it's for posh doggies.
Yeah, it is a bit expensive, I think.
They'd spend £100 on a handbag, but because of what mine contains, it's got no value to it.
Is that how you see it?
That's how they see it.
Yeah.
Because it's dealing with a nasty subject. They're used to having flimsy bags for pennies. Now, you can still use that flimsy bag. You do not have to buy my product.
And as you said to me in my ear as we were watching it, it's a one-off purchase. You would just buy that once.
Yeah, exactly. And you walk your dog every single day.
Well, our customers really have gone the extra mile in order to test Mandy's portable poo bag. But of course, there are still 2 products to go before we can find out if she's managed to scoop the top prize, the Customer is Always Right winner's trophy.
Whoever wins, I don't mind, but hey, it may be me.
My confidence levels are waning a little. Mandy was so good. I don't know what Johnny's product is. I'm looking forward to finding out, but I am very nervous now.
It's a great product, but I'm also quietly confident that hopefully, fingers crossed, they'll like ours as well.
Each set of customers gives a secret mark out of 10. So, just for you and me, here are the scores.
A little bit concerned about the price, so I'm going to give it a 7.
I'm looking at an 8.
An 8?
Are you?
Yeah, 8. I'm happy with 8.
I'm happy with 8.
Can we give it 9.5?
No, 9.50 then.
Well, that's 9.5.
Yeah.
We give it 9.5.
Yes.
I would say an 8. 100%
Well,
an 8.
I'll go with what you're saying in this one, since you were the one that had to pick the poo up and not me. So, from the alleys, it's an 8.
Yeah, I'm going to have to rate the product probably 5 out of 10.
Mandy has scored a total of 37.5 points out of 50. But will that be enough to come up smelling of roses?